Blog Talk Radio.
Welcome to Sexy Saturdays. This is your host, Get 'em Girl. And we got a special guest coming up, Mick Mountain. But meanwhile, while we wait for him to come on, we're going to play some music. We're going to hit you with one of his songs. Hold on.
Go get it online, you know what I mean? That's what
Saturdays, putting it in, doing it up right now.
Right night, wrong game to play. Evade and trade secrets at the steeple. Black market thesis, waste whatever's clever. A spade in the cards. King Kamikaze keeps keys like the shard. Open shop like the bard of old English fame. Revolution got us spitting this new American. Blame the game, but blame the game. Make us haters. I play with spy kids, they breed Army Rangers. My youth was trooping the school, trooping the streets. They say, you got the juice, but I don't believe them. Back to knives, blades to AKs, the gold bladed Desert Eagles player, but that's the game. Business is booming when your ceremony's ruined. I know it's hard to believe, but your bodyguard is human. We fight for nothing and everything at once. Roll with me while I roll this blunt and don't front on me.
Teachers of virtue, after worldly. The masses ain't worthy, pale criminals. TV and radio message subliminal. Chances are minimal. I strike out like Hannibal, but not Lecter. Evacuate enemy sector. Preach to death. Sermon on until my last breath. If the adder's right, I can send Ibn Amin a kite. The blessed owl. Conspiracies like X-Files. Three metamorphosis. Assemble the urban special forces. Illuminati. It's the last of my recourses. Conversations with kings. Peace with my brothers in the being. It's only one Lord of the Ring. Thus spake Zarathustra. You can call me Rooster. Yeah. We some night breeze, moving at light speed. Stay away from phony ass record execs that sell pipe dreams. Enemies try to play me like banjo, commando. Hotter than the blue flame on a candle. We moving neat, making you dudes retreat. Creep through desert sands and desert lands. Far from irrelevant. Every day I'm a better man. Slicing heads over rattlesnakes. Decapitate when dehydrated. I cut the cactus up. If it ain't enough water, I go inside a camel's hump. And smash it up, erasing the hype. Take the advice from OGs that roll weed with no seeds. Break breads with my homies. My squad's official, never artificial. If you want a war, should've brought your soldiers with you. Artistic like the lost mystic. Want a source mission, seeking the knowledge, peace and the violence. Why make goals that you don't even acknowledge or even accomplish? I'm as humble as a Jedi Knight with a red eye sight. Using blood for the ink with the pen I write.
This is an example for what you call a blasted rhyme. I'm so high that I can see the Nazca lines. Past the 9, I'm committing bastard crimes. With a third eye open like a mastermind. We on the cable for these papers and it's testifying. So I start visions at night the way a panther grind. See, I'm a sick motherfucker with a graphic mind. I slap box with the devil when a pastor died. Listen, never underestimate powers of individuals with nothing to lose and several different ways to get at you. I break your ass down like mental, physical, spiritual. So she said ass goodbye like you standing on the mistletoe. Lock and load, fingers on the trigger, let the missile go. I drown them cheese like white rappers in a river flow.
We are in the making of something that is so great. I have visions of different battles that will make the world go through a troubled state. And to me to be a soldier for the great supreme power, a general or commander, fighting on the front lines. I know that the day will come when duty calls, so I will continue to go ahead and train till the day of the war. It's time to clean up what's been fucked up, bringing everything back to the balance. The flow, my niggas, there's too many people breaking the rules, fucking up the process of the art, making whack shit, so we bring it back to the beginning. People steal their own fate, not paying attention to the decisions that they make, so they end up getting greedy in a sin, eat through their flesh, making themselves have a motherfucking heart attack. Yo.
Yeah, Mike Mountain. That's Get 'em Girl. We back in the show. And I wanted to talk about the Hip Hop Weekly, where Nicki Minaj and the Hollywood exotic car rental, she supposedly owes them money, so they're suing her right now. And we're going to talk about the state of hip-hop in a few minutes. As soon as we get the call from Mike Mountain, that's what's up. That was the song you was listening to from Mike Mountain. Sexy Saturdays, we doing it up. All right? And Kid Cudi, you know, he got arrested too, so it's a little, we're going to talk about all of that, state of hip-hop. Let's get it. F-18 by Alias Dundee, we about to play it.
Rap star. Rap star remix. Through that, and my name is H to the hot on point like a straight razor. One to the, you know the rest. Fuck the rest, I maneuver the best. BDS and this record is dope. Fight not, put it next to your throat and kill yourself. Who got the game on their back with a smile? You ain't hear motherfuckers like this in a while. Style on dudes like a fresh pair of Gucci or Louis. That counterfeit shit look booty. 10 times a man you are, by far. And we don't give a fuck about the jewels or your car. Never in your life have you seen my type. A warrior when I be on this mic. Conan the Barbarian, I'm like, call my name out, man. Yo, we got to fight. Fucking rap star. Rap star. I'm a rap star. Not a rock star, but a rap star. Not a rock star, but a rap star. Yeah. We not rock stars, but we rap. I'm a rap star, retard, we the reason. Y'all niggas done got some air to breathe, and it's the season for hunting, and y'all are frontin'. Give me beats to beef, and I'm killing. Some put bass in the beat, they listen when I speak. I'm a rap star, bitch, niggas wish they was me. But only one spot for the best in seats. They can't sit in my throne, cause daddy is home. I got some brand new poems and a couple of coins. Get your head ripped off for a couple of joints. You and a 6 nigga, scoring the points. Switch game over, bitch, kids, niggas unite, yeah. The rap star. I'm a rap star.
That's the Rap Star remix by BDS. Party like a rap star. Alright? We're going to get right back into it with Joey Six from the Sin Squad. One more.
Hey, yo, Joey, what up, yo? What's up, baby? You know how we gotta do this? Absolutely. Aim high. Sin Squad. Okay. Magnificent. Yeah. Hop out the hoopty, but my vest up. Meet Joey Six, then we go get a fresh cut. No, not the Maybach. I know him from way back. Sin Squad and Aim High Radio, play that. Never perpetrate. New Jersey is the state. If you run your mouth, I guess we can't relate. Shrimp, scamp, and lobsters covered dinner plates. Happy birthday, Smith, I got cake. Might hit the city, cop a fur with icebergs. Smith is mean on beats with nice words. Light white like her, if I like her. You like my style, y'all niggas is white.
Yeah. What's good? I can hardly hear you though, the music in the background. Alright.
Magnificent baby, I'm so relevant. Hey yo, spit, pour me a cup of that sippy sip. Henny on a rock shit, you know how the 60 is. I done went from ashy to fabulous, nothing to something, bumming to living lavish, baby. I done went through violence and hollows, to hanging with models, yeah, iceberg, he got those. 4 seats in the next game, you hear me, man?
Yo. You want me to call right back or something?
No.
Alright.
Yeah, y'all thought it was over. It ain't over. Ain't mine. Sin Squad. Yeah. Time on the wrist, sorta like a lifer. There's nothing but fly boys in my cipher. I bring these DJ sounds like cipher. My style make you bankrupt just like Chrysler. Hey, get it soon with the move.
Alright, that's what's up. That's Joey from the Sin Squad. And we got Mike Mountain on the line. What's up, Mike?
What's good? Dorcas Marie Chavis, sexy ass. What's going on with you?
What's up?
Ain't too much, man.
I'm about to state of hip-hop with you, you know.
All right.
I'm going to ask you a few questions about yourself, and I just wanted to know, you know, how you came up with the name Mike Mountain.
That's my real name. I just like, it's my real name. It's Native American or whatever. It got passed down. And the mic, the MIC stands for microphone, but my name's Mike Mountain, so it just made sense.
Right. I like that.
All right.
So, you know, tell the crowd, tell everybody where you from and what y'all doing in that.
I'm from Washington, D.C., Landover, Maryland, to be exact. You know, I'm a part of a super group of rap niggas, a whole crew of niggas called the Verse Crew. And our base of operations is in College Park, Maryland, University of Maryland. And we doing it big, man. We doing it big. We self-contained, self-sufficient. We do everything on our own. So we pretty much making moves, you know what I'm saying? While other niggas is paying their way in this game, we paying our dues, you know?
Right. So how you,
the real way.
Think, I want to ask you about, like, how would your music, like, make a, you know, part in the world? Like, how would you
describe that, right?
Yeah, like, how would your music come across? Like, is it like, what would be your musical impact on the world?
Honestly, I think it's the lyricism.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry?
What would your music contribute to the world? Like, you know, like anybody want
to
hear?
We got real music, man. We got real music. We got real lyrics. We actually take pride in our lyricism. We uphold
I was listening to it. I liked it. It was very good.
Appreciate that word. And you know, we basically just, you know, we upholding the hip hop. You know, we keeping it the way it's supposed to be. We doing it the way we know how to do it. You know what I'm saying? So we're bringing that to the world, you know, as our part, that we're actually upholding it. And you know, it's a much needed break from this commercial rap bullshit that's out. You know what I mean? It's part of my friends, but
that's why I wanted to talk about the state of hip hop with you, because I think you're like a perfect person to talk to it about. And I want to get your okay, they said that Gucci Man and Soulja Boy are supposed to be making a record together. So what do you think about that? Like, as far as that, does that put us in a bad state or a good state in hip hop? Like, at this point, like, what do you think?
Damn. I mean, it depends on who's looking at it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know the niggas that's in the know, the niggas that really know how to put it down, the niggas that came up in the era of the 90s, the niggas that's real MCs, real men, real niggas, is like, we know that shit don't even matter in our world. You feel me? So it's like, I don't even pay attention to that shit right there. Like, that shit is just like the song and dance. You know what I mean? That shit is nothing. Right. You know what I'm saying? We concentrate on us.
Let me ask you another question. Do you consider yourself a rapper or MC?
MC.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I figured that you was more less of an MC, like a showman too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
cause
you could move the crowd and all of that.
You know? Yeah, these niggas, like MC, you know, master ceremony, of course, I'm sure a lot of people know, but it's like these niggas now that's rapping is like they got the whole game fucked up. You know what I'm saying? They got tight-ass jeans and shit hanging off their ass. They not even mobile. They can't even fucking walk around the stage to work a crowd. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know what the fuck they think they doing, but that has nothing to do with what we do when we really get down. Because every time we do it, we performing not only for the people but for the Most High, because He gave us that gift to actually, you know, sustain ourselves and spread the word, you know, of the truth. And that is what real hip-hop is. So all that Soulja Boy, Gucci Man, that shit is like neither here nor there, to tell you the truth, man. That's for the kids, man. Until they ready to grow up and listen to some real shit, that's, you know,
I feel
what it is. Saturday morning cartoon shit.
The Nas and Junior Gong collab and all of that, like, as far
now
as
that's real hip hop right there.
That's what I'm talking about. Yo, I'm talking
about that's real hip hop
right there. Yeah.
That's actually, you know what I'm saying, talking about something that's not just even lyrical substance. It's much more. It's political views. It's about you know, bringing the self-esteem back up to indigenous peoples by bringing the knowledge of the truth and the history. And it's like the fight continues, you know. I can't do nothing but respect that, you know. Not just admire it, but definitely respect it. So I'm fucking with that Nas Molly shit. I think it's called like Distant Cousins or something like that, or something like.
I'm feeling that, you know.
Yeah. I peeped that shit on MySpace, and I was really fucking with it, man. I was like, thank you. At least if these niggas is in the forefront, and they have, you know, the opportunity to put it out there on a global level, please do, because that shit is sorely missing right now, you know? So I got nothing but respect for them niggas for doing that.
Right, and I was talking about, like, the BET Awards is coming up or whatever, and, you know, they call it Black Entertainment Television, but they having, like, I guess Justin Bieber is supposed to be a nominee, and he's, like, getting most of the votes off of the thing right now, off of BET vote and stuff like that.
Yo,
so
I'm about to sound like, I'm about to tell you what I think. I never even heard of that nigga, yo. I'm sorry. I never even heard of that nigga before, yo.
He's a white boy. He's a,
like Astaroth or some shit? One of them type niggas?
One of those shaking my hair and the girls are screaming. He's like one of those.
Oh, nah. Some emo schemo motherfuckers.
He's on BET, which is Black Entertainment Television. And he's about to win the artist, the new Breaking the New Artist or something like that, or New Artist of the Year, or some crazy shit like that. So what do you think about that, like, as far as it being a BET, Black Entertainment?
Oh, man. Well, I think we all know, and I think that's common knowledge, that BET isn't black-owned anymore. It hasn't been that way for the last 10 years, at least.
Now it's going to turn WET now?
Yeah, something. I mean, it's what it is, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I guess you can call it, this is supposed to be black television.
Right, they want to watch Baby Boy. I mean, I like the movie Baby Boy. Don't get
me wrong. Not 24/7.
But I don't want to watch that all day long on BET. Like, come on.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And it's the same shit they doing with this music, you know?
Right. So we don't have no shows, no nothing. I mean, this is ridiculous. Right. All we have is 106 in Park, and that's basically, they play hip-hop, but not like, it's all like you said, commercial.
It's for the kids.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, it's for the kids that don't know no better.
Right, the underground scene and what's going on in hip-hop there. You know what I'm saying? As far as that, like, can people actually make a living off of hip-hop these days because of the pop culture? Go ahead.
Honestly, to tell you the truth, I think you can, because there's always a niche. Hip-hop is so open right now. It's so wide and so various. Like you said, you got white boys getting nominated, you know what I'm saying, for a hip-hop award on BET now. I mean, that tells you right there.
No, he's a pop artist. He doesn't do hip-hop. He does those love songs for the girls, you know. He has I like the song, you know, it's cool, but it's mostly like little girls like that love him and stuff like that.
Right.
You know.
It's that rap, that New Edition type bullshit. Well, you know, it's what it is, Bobby Brown button on the sleeve type bullshit. That's what it's boiled down to now.
And I think those are a lot of his like producers and stuff like that are like African Americans. So basically that's where he's getting his everything from, like from his dance moves and everything, you know.
Yeah, he's fucking these niggas' styles. It's what it is, but I mean, as far as that being represented as real hip hop,
a BET award, like that shouldn't even be in the picture. I don't think.
Nah, but at the same time, you can't really say BT wouldn't be who they were if they was discriminating against somebody because of their color, you know?
Like that, but on MTV, you know what I'm saying? They just started like giving us or doing that shit with us. Like, I just was watching it, but I didn't watch it. I missed the MTV Awards last week. I didn't really watch that, so.
I don't watch none of this shit, Mom.
Yeah, it's just too whatever. I can't do it.
Yeah, you know, but I can say this much. Like I said, the game is so big right now that everybody has their niche. And yes, you can make a living doing this, but it's like any self-owned business is however much you put into it is what you're going to get out. You know, if I can tell to any nigga that's rapping right now, that's doing their thing, that's MCing, that's doing real hip hop and doing it on their own. I'm telling you right now, do the shit, do it yourself. Don't cut corners. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that bullshit because that's what these niggas is doing. And you know what I'm saying? Do it every day. Concentrate on that shit. Build your skills up. Get your product up. Get that shit on the internet. Sell that shit out in the streets. Get that shit out there because you will make a living off of what you're doing because people need you. People are looking for your music, right?
Right. So what do you think about, like, okay, like they say, like, oh, that he ain't got no street cred and this and that. Like, you have to have a street credibility in order to be a rapper. Like, is there any way that somebody that actually, like, didn't, like, grow up in the streets can do rap and, like, you know, have an imagination to do that?
You mean somebody who didn't come up in the streets, who doesn't have street credibility?
Yeah, or street knowledge like that, but can rap on the mic, like
That's what I see all the time, though.
Like Drake, he grew up in the Jewish community or whatever. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? He didn't grow up poor or whatever. Like, he's not, you know, deprived or anything. So somebody like him or whatever, he's a good rapper. He's, you know.
I mean, he's a good rapper, but and I have nothing against him at all. But like I said, that's in a whole nother lane. And I personally, let me finish this real quick. I think that none of these niggas got street credibility. To tell you the truth, none of these. I mean, these niggas is pussy, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up. I don't know if you allowed to curse on the station. These niggas is pussy.
I mean, you know.
All right. These niggas don't got it straight. They bought their way. They bribed their way up in there. I'm from D.C. Niggas that's getting in shine right now in the forefront bought their way to their spot. I'm not going to say no names.
Right.
They know who the fuck they are. And fake niggas' times is always, you know, is limited. So if you're on the mic, you better say something because your time is very limited.
Put the word out.
You know?
That's crazy. So tell people how we could contact you, you know, to get your music and everything. I have the where they could copy and paste on the show page. In the beginning, they can copy and paste and go get your album. So
I appreciate that.
Where you can, where we could find you, and I'll ask you some questions.
All you gotta do is look up MIC Mountain, MICMOUNTAIN. You can find me on MySpace, YouTube. I'm all over the motherfucker. You look it up, you'll find 3. Like I said, you put in that work every day, that shit will show. So just look me up, you know?
Yeah, that's what's up.
I'm everywhere.
Yeah. So Dirty Money, they album about to drop. To Train to Paris. Or whatever.
Who?
Diddy album about to drop, Dirty Money.
Diddy. Right. That's his new album, right?
Yeah. That shit, I might cop that. I like it. I like that group. They nominated
Diddy do what he do.
Huh?
Yeah. Diddy does what he does, you know what I'm saying? He does what he does. He ain't never stopped from doing that, which is really, I can't say these niggas is...
Right, he's consistent.
Yeah, you know what I mean? He does what he does. He stay in his lane, and he does him. So I respect that. I can't say I'm a big fan of him because, you know, I listen to my shit,
I like
you know.
some of his music. You know, I don't like everything. I just like any other artist. You know? Right. And that's the differentiation between, like, good music and people just taking whatever the fuck people are throwing them, you know? Right. And if people still have a choice and they can actually
you know what I'm saying, make a difference between what's whack to them and what's not, then I think that there's still hope for genuine, real music to have a chance in the big screen. I mean, in the forefront again, because everything has its cycles, you know.
Yeah.
Diddy's gonna jump on that shit once it get hardcore again. He gonna jump on that shit too, just like he did in the beginning. Trust me. Everything has its cycles, but I respect what he do. You know what I'm saying? I ain't buying the shit though.
You know, do you know a girl, a rapper named Rashida? You heard of her?
Rashida.
Cause you know, I think she did a song with Toya, Blue Wayne's baby mother, right? Rashida.
Who?
Like, because they had a BET thing where you could vote on the artist.
Okay.
The best female artist, right? She
All
got
right.
30% of the vote. Nicki Minaj got 15%, and Trina got like maybe 7%, and Lil Kim got 5%. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was the lower on the podium. You know what I'm saying? She was the lowest one. Nicki was second, and they said Rashida is the top one on that BET. Go to BET, vote or whatever, and you'll see it. So I was like, this is crazy. You know?
I mean, I don't even know who she is, but I mean, it's so showbiz now, man. Niggas be buying their spots in a way. I'm not trying to say that I don't know who she is. I never heard her. Like I said, I don't even listen to the radio. I listen to.
Right, me either. But I'm just saying,
you know,
I saw it on the one of them hip hop sites or whatever, like. And
right. I don't know how she got that shit over Nicki Minaj. Cause Nicki Minaj been putting in work for a long time, man.
Right.
You know.
So I would think
and
like
I thought
her and Kim would be up there because they put Trina before Kim. They put Lil Kim last.
Yeah.
That's
because
they
leaning towards that South shit.
Right.
Plus, Trina came out like after Lil Kim, you know.
Right.
So maybe her relevance is a little bit more significant to the younger crowd, you know.
Right.
I don't know.
Because Lil Kim don't have an album out and she's a little older, but Nicki Minaj, she got an album out? Who? When? You know what I'm saying?
I don't even know, but the bitch put in mad work, yo. I fucks with that bitch, yo. Straight up, like. She put in mad work, yo. I respect her.
She got her thing. She on Vibe magazine. If you check out my magazine, Open Zine Flash.
Yeah, I checked that out earlier. Yeah.
Magazine.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that joint a lot.
Yeah, right. That's what's
yeah. I mean, as far as Nicki, man, she put in mad work, and I really like. If you listen to some of her music, I'm not like a fan, but I'm not saying that I wouldn't be. You know what I'm saying? Like, because she actually, you know, she takes time into what she writes. She's really a lyricist. You know what I mean? She really puts in her work. She's way better than Trina. Trina's a stripper with a microphone. Lil Kim, I would say the only difference between her and Trina is that Lil Kim got skills. Right. They both. Nicki Minaj got skills, yo, straight up. She holding it down right now for the females, period. And I know a lot of people be hating on her right now because she's like the only female out there, right. What have you, but because, I mean,
everybody's attacking her, like, but I don't know about Lil Kim attacking her, but she's asking for homage, basically. Like, you need to pay me homage to my face, like, you know?
That's because she's trying to get that money. I'm going to tell you straight up, she's trying to get that money.
Listen, she said she jacked her whole image. Nicki Minaj.
I mean, honestly, man, she came out with that shit, the color wigs and all of that. And
in the picture.
Whatever.
And all of that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Not the Barbie, but she did that doll thing with, when she had the video, when she was in the video with Ray J. And she was like,
yeah.
The dolls and shit. That's what she was fucking with.
You talking about Lil Kim, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I think that it sounds like Lil Kim fuck with her so much that she trying to call her in and be like, look, give me my props, give me some type of, but she, honestly, by making that public, she's basically trying to get that money. You know what I'm saying? Because now she's trying to get.
Yeah, Drake said that Nicki do pay her homage. She talks about Kim all the time. basically. But he was like, that was weak of Kim to come at her like that, you know, to be like, you know, you need to pay me homage to my face, basically, and make it, like, publicly known that you know.
I mean, look, yo, you got niggas jumping on stage, grabbing microphones during award shows. You got motherfuckers jumping during the performances, getting on stage. Niggas is really doing anything right now, you know, just to get a little bit of sense. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, when it's really over with, what is niggas really gonna have? You know what I'm saying? If they're not even gonna have their own dignity or self-respect or integrity with their own music, because they done sold their soul, man. And that's what they doing, is like they pretty much just like dogs, man, taking whatever gets thrown at them, and they looking for that money. They try to get it. They hurting. It's some desperate moves. So I agree with whoever said that shit, that was weak. I agree too.
Frank said that. So how do you think, like, the music now is affecting the our community as far as, like, you know, because I was watching, because I looked up the hood fights, you know, whatever, 2010. And then I seen this girl, she was in there fighting, because I always want to talk about stuff like that. And she was pregnant, but she the one who lunged at the girl. And the other girl was just trying to protect herself at some point. And then she was fighting her, you know, and it's just like, and every time you see it, it was like the whole block was out there fighting. And all you hear is, like, in the background.
Oh, yeah. I think
hip-hop music behind it, you know what I mean? So.
Well, that shit be going on. I mean, niggas was getting killed when Onyx was being played. You remember that?
Yep.
I mean, this shit is just being put on camera now. You know what I mean? Like, you always had the ignorant gangster rap that was more, I would say, more reality-based than, you know, creatively constructed. So people are always going to have that, you know what I'm saying, worldwide. I mean, everybody pretty much, in a general, they fuck with that gangster shit to a certain extent. I mean, it's like, it's always going to be around. So I don't really think nothing has changed. But as far as giving the kids a choice,
yeah.
Honestly, man, if I was coming up right now, I wouldn't even fuck with hip-hop at all. But, I mean, then again, as a kid, I was always trying to follow what was in to find myself.
Our people, we are turning from the music because we don't want to fuck with the music, you know, and it's just like, why? And then what are we going to have? What are we going to have? Because I was talking about, should we have a hip-hop Hall of Fame? You know what I'm saying? Instead of we're being in the hip-hop, the Rock Hall of Fame, instead of like some, you know.
What?
You think we deserve a hip-hop Hall of Fame where we could put our artists in there like they have a Rock Hall of Fame? Like, do you
Depend on who's telling the story, though, you know? I mean, let niggas tell it right now.
Like Run DMC and them could be the founders of it because they was in the Rock Museum already, the Rock Hall of Fame.
Yeah, true.
They could basically start it, you know?
They could be at the top of the totem pole, but I mean,
as far as concerned, they could do it, you know, because they know a lot about the history of it, you know, like.
Maybe when cats stop, maybe when it becomes cool to do that, when that becomes mainstream, then cats will start really digging into music and finding out what niggas is talking about, you know.
Because my friend is feeling like that that the hip hop artists don't give back to the community. They don't do nothing for the community and stuff like that.
That's not true. That's not true.
And I was like, well, they have to, you know, do charities and donate or whatever. Just because you don't see it don't mean it doesn't happen.
Of course, that's all PR work. Right.
Right. So I was just like, you know, I don't.
I mean, it's done. I mean, cats. It's a lot of cats that like still rock the projects. You know what I'm saying? They still do shows in the hood. That still, you know, that still give back to their community regardless because they know that that's where they got to go back to. You know, I mean, it's a lot of fronting right now as far as like, you know, in the industry, like, you know, you renting cars, you renting chains, you got this, that, and that. This should be going on for a long time.
Right, she probably couldn't afford this car or whatever because they saying she owed like $11,580 plus $5,000 for the 3-day rental to Hollywood Cars or whatever that she, you know, rented that pink limo to do Massive Attack. So they say, oh, well, she probably, the people that give her the budget is going to, that's how they have to pay it. But I think her budget is getting out of control, and she's not making no music. Like, she's out there on other people's shit, but she don't have her own album out, or, what, and they say she can't really drop no album. Like, her bars is, she only could do, like, 3 bars in the studio. Like, she's not really doing it. Like,
I'm going to tell you my personal, I'm going to tell you my personal take on Nicki. It's like, let me put it like this. I never really heard of the chick before until I heard the song called Still I Rise or something like that, or Still I Write, Still I Rise, some shit like that. That song was real. That shit was like, that shit was lyrical, even though it had a down south cadence or what have you, and that's a little bit more easy to rap to than, a classical East Coast boom bap beat. She was really getting in on that shit, you know what I'm saying? She was being sincere on that shit. She told a whole story, and that shit. Right now, she putting in that work, you know what I'm saying? I think when she evolves as an artist more and matures as an artist more, she'll have more things to talk about, you know what I'm saying? But right now, I think she just putting in the work. She paying the dues, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
I think Puffy gonna do with her now that he got her.
I have no idea.
You think he's
gonna make some money?
He develops the artists, He developed Lil' Kim, Mary J. Blige, He developed a lot of artists, so.
Yeah, maybe he could help her in some direction. You know what I'm saying? I mean, to put an album together, because it's more than just freestyling. Especially coming from a woman's perspective, they're gonna expect her to be more articulate and more in depth with her subject matter. I think Puffy, he make hits, he makes stars. You know what I'm saying? He's seen his business in and out. You know what I'm saying? He know how to make an artist. And he's got the right people to help him do that. So
they all, he did it all. Puffy done did it all, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, man. He get respect. I still don't like his music, but he get respect. I mean,
you don't have to like it, but there's,
but you respect it.
Right.
But it's shit that I don't like that I don't respect it. You know what I mean? As far as artists that's out there that's not. They didn't earn a spot, They didn't earn a spot, and they not holding it. You know what I'm saying? They just there. They just there, rhyming words.
One more thing for the news, okay? So what do you think? Okay, they saying R. Kelly's that he's gonna sing at the World Cup.
R. Kelly gonna be at the World Cup where?
Yes, and they said despite his reputation or whatever. They picked her. I got that. Where did I get that from? I got that from Hip Hop Weekly.
Okay.
They said that he was going to do the World Cup, or whatever, and they like.
They don't got Michael Jackson no more.
Right.
We don't got him no more. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the dude is talented, regardless of what he did. He may be a weirdo or whatever the fuck.
He got off for whatever he did, but people still hold it against him, and stuff like that. So,
and still though they feel that the people want to see him at the World Cup. So that says a whole lot about what people say and what they actually do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They spending money on this nigga.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. That's something big. That's worldwide. That's worldwide. That's
the World Cup.
That
shit gonna be somewhere in Africa, China, Spain, somewhere. I don't know. This nigga's doing it,
He's good. He's.
But I don't even know how they got in. I mean, I know how it got in Hip Hop Weekly. I mean, of course, that's considered hip hop now, but that ain't even really hip hop, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's far. But that nigga,
artist.
with his music, man, that nigga's a beast with what he do. So he gonna sing. That's what he do. That's, that's what he do. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, people, they talk a lot. You know what I'm saying? They got their opinion or what have you, but when it really comes down to it, they put their money into him because people want to see him on stage.
Right.
All over the world. So, like I said, it speaks for itself. You know what I'm saying? His work speaks for itself, and that's what you have to respect.
Yeah.
You know,
and
at the end of the day.
I want to talk another thing about, like, the women in hip-hop, and they getting all these surgeries and stuff. And I consider Kim Kardashian the woman of hip-hop, too, because she used to mess with Ray J. I mean, she's not hip-hop, but they put them in that category.
What was Ray J hip-hop, though? You know what I'm saying? Oh, the game is fucked up, yo.
They put him in that category. So they have this in the Hip Hop Weekly with her in there because she has doing surgeries on her face, and they saying she's looking between Little Kim and a Snooki now. You know what I'm saying? Because of the way her face is turning out, and she thinks she looks better, and actually she's looking worse, like Kim. Like Kim's face is like that too, or whatever. So what do you think about
Kim looking
that?
like Joker now,
talk
yeah.
about Nicki and her butt pads and or what these women have to do in hip hop. So you know,
the butt pads, huh?
Yeah, but she said it wasn't true. She said that was her butt is real. But I'm just saying, like, what do you think about them having to go through all of this just to, you know, her face? I don't understand why Lil' Kim would do that to her face.
It's Hollywood.
Already.
It's Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look, I'm going to break it down, like, you know, in general knowledge as far as, you know, hip-hop, where it was and where it is. I mean, before... It was in a golden age when we was coming up, when we was little, what have you. Then it was in a platinum age as we was, you know, in teens and becoming young adults. So it's like cats was really getting money off of it. Now, cats is, you know, they definitely getting money off of it because it's raised itself to that level. You know what I'm saying? Where it's you know, a worldwide recognized you know, genre, but. Now it's just Hollywood, you know what I mean? You can't take it seriously. As far as these chicks doing that's like vanity, you know what I'm saying? You know, not to sound sexist or nothing, but when I find out that rappers is getting, I mean, male MC or whatever you have, niggas is actually getting plastic surgery for shit. That's when I'm like, oh no.
It's getting out of control. So nobody's real. Nothing you hear and see is real. So what do you think about that? Like, people thinking like everything is real and they live by what the rappers and stuff say, even though, you know, some of the stuff might be true, it goes down, but a lot of people do live by that.
People, you know what I'm saying, in general, they like to think in groups, you know what I'm saying? I mean, in general, people are going to be followers. They always been followers, you know. They killed Jesus, whatever. Yeah. People are always going to be followers, you know. It's always the mess.
Right.
So I mean, as far as a young, impressionable person that's seeing that, I believe that, you know, it's going to come a point in their time where they have to become a man and they have separate what's real and what's fake, you know?
Right.
Because if you're doing the same thing, that's called insanity and expecting the same results when it's not happening. So I mean, like, it's like they're gonna bump their head and learn, you know what I'm saying, what they're doing, and then boom. Then they're like, all right, well, that shit's fake. At that point in time, hip-hop might not even be a relevant genre anymore. But if we gotta reinvent the shit to give it a new name, fuck it.
Right.
You know?
I think they already did. I don't know. But tell me something about your projects, up-and-coming things that people need to look out for. Mike Mountain, y'all. We co-host with Mike Mountain on Sexy Saturdays.
Word. Shout out to Dorcas Chavis, y'all. I really appreciate giving me this opportunity. As far as like,
I said, no doubt. Go ahead. I'm listening to the compliments. Thank you. Nah.
Oh man, all day. Much respect. You know what I'm saying? Much respect. As far as my projects is coming out, I'm working on a posse album right now. My whole crew, as I said, Verse crew. We're coming out with the album called Urban Special Forces. It's basically if you heard anything about Mike Mountain, or if you hear anything about Mike Mountain from here on, you know, from my past catalog, you can pretty much know what to expect on this album, except the whole army of niggas. You know, I'm producing the whole joint. You know, like I said, we got collaborations of all the cast in our crew. Like, we got so many niggas in our crew that we don't even need no guest appearances or nothing like that. So it ain't really nothing like this. This is just hip hop at its rawest, purest essence.
So do you consider you're an underground artist?
2011. We putting it out, you know what I'm saying? DIY. We do it yourself. Independent,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. Yeah.
So,
Make more money that
Urban
way.
Special Forces, Versaverse Crew, 2011. Check out Versaverse.com, and you can get everything.
That's what's up. And they saying Kid Cudi is in jail. I told you that before or whatever. You know.
Kid Cudi. What happened? What did he do?
He got caught criminal mischief. He had something narcotics on him or something, some drugs, I guess. But they didn't really go all into detail about it. They just said Kid Cudi had been arrested for felony criminal mischief, possession of a controlled substance. So they ain't say what the controlled substance was. Yeah. Kid
Cudi a real nigga. You know, I've never even met that man to know that that's a sincere, honest dude. And whatever he do is his business. You know what I'm saying? As far as that stint in his music, he's already built a following where, you know what I'm saying, as soon as he come out, he can just hit the ground running. So I think he's gonna be good on that. You know what I'm saying? As far as, I mean, he been doing that shit.
Yeah.
You know, he don't make it no secret that he do drugs and shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
You know, he been doing that shit. So it's not even something out of the ordinary or like a news flash. But it's
right.
But when he come out though, he gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? Because he got a whole rack of white people following him now. You know what I'm saying? People don't know a lot of white people following him. So they gonna buy his shit. You know?
Yeah, he's good. Don't matter if he's you know, smoke a little joint or whatever he's doing, because I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
The lonely stoner.
Yeah, so he's good.
You know, he do his thing.
It's all natural herb. There's nothing wrong. You know, we cool. We cool with that.
Yeah.
So,
now, if the man got caught for selling crack, I'm like, what the fuck you selling crack for? That's something to really think about.
Ignorant.
You know what I'm saying? But that's, you know, like I said, ain't nothing out the ordinary. Shout out to Kid Cudi.
Yeah.
Come home, kid. Come home.
Yeah. Pay that
Do your thing, baby.
So who's Hassani Latif?
Sonny Latif, that's my man. I knew him since I was 4 years old. We've been doing this rap thing for a long time, and that's basically, he was second in command, and he always will be of the Urban Special Forces unit, because we're like a paramilitary unit. We actually put everything into our music that we actually do. Is, like I said, it's real music at its rawest form, its most sincerest, truthful, honest form. But yet creative. Hassani Latif, when he comes in and that, is right now he's in the Army. He's in the Rangers right now. You see what I'm saying? He's doing his thing. And right now I'm taking second in command for him, but he put in mad work already. Y'all can check his shit out on Versaverse.com too. He pretty much started me on a path of actually emceeing from writing. So that's who Hassani Latif is. You know what I'm saying?
Cool.
Shout out.
So
Big up to Hassani.
Sexy Saturdays. Are you single or what's up?
Oh man, am I single? Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to the ladies.
Yeah, what's up, ladies? What's going on? I'm single. You know, I'm just pretty much I got this goal that I'm trying to get done. So if she down to ride with me, she can come on through. Let's do it. But right now, I don't got no time for anything else except getting towards that goal. So
that's what's up.
You know,
concentrate on your goals and your dreams.
But I love y'all. Y'all can hit me up anytime. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, yeah. All right. But right now, buy that album. And then we'll talk about something else. You know what I'm saying? Then we'll start the build. Let me see where your heart at. Yeah.
That's what's up.
All right.
They could check you out on YouTube. And what what do you have to put in for the search? Like if I was to go to try to find a YouTube video of yours or see what you do.
Well, my page on there is Mountain 78. I don't give a fuck about dating myself. That's when I was born. Is what the fuck it is. Mountain 78. You're on YouTube.com. You check that shit out. You can see performances and just me and my crew getting down. You know what I'm saying? Little creative visual expressions of art. You know, a little journal of what we've been doing over the last few years, and you know, it'll be more stuff coming of what we're doing. So check out Mountain 78 at YouTube, and see how we get down.
All right, we're gonna hit you with one more from Mike Mountain. We're gonna hit you with one of his songs again.
Yeah. Appreciate that. Was it the Five Masters?
Huh?
You gonna put that Five Masters on, right?
Yeah, that's the one I was playing before. Did you listen?
That's what I'm talking about.
Let's do it. Sexy Saturday.
Urban Special Forces 2011 versus the Verse Crew.
I'm sticking this.
Yeah, looking on, man.
Right night, wrong game to play. Evade and trade secrets at the steeple. Black market thesis, ways whatever's clever. A spade in the cards. King kamikaze keeps like the shard. Open shop like the bard of old English fame. Revolution got us spitting this new American. Blame the game, but blame the game makers haters. I play with spy kids and green army rangers. My youth was trooping the school, trooping the streets. They say you got the juice, but I don't believe them. Back to knives, blades to AKs, the gold plated as an Eagles player, but that's the game. Business is booming when your ceremony's ruined. I know it's hard to believe, but your bodyguard is human. We fight for nothing and everything at once. Roll with me while I roll this blunt and don't front on me.
Speech is a virtue, after-worldly. The masses ain't worthy, pale criminals. TV and radio message subliminal. Chances are minimal. I strike out like Hannibal, but not Lecter. Evacuate enemy sector. Preach to death, sermonize until my last breath. If the ad is right, I can send Ibn Amin a kite, the blessed owl. Conspiracies like X-Files, three metamorphoses. Assembled in urban special forces. Illuminati, it's the last of my recourses. Conversations with kings. Peace with my brothers in the being. It's only one Lord of the Ring. Thus spake Zarathustra. You can call me Rooster. Yeah. We some night breeze moving at light speed. Stay away from phony ass record execs that sell pipe dreams. Enemies try to play me like banjo, commando. Hotter than the blue flame on a candle. We moving neat, making you dudes retreat. Creeks through desert sands and desert lands, far from irrelevant. Every day I'm a better man. Slicing heads over rattlesnakes. Decapitate when dehydrated, I cut the cactus up. If it ain't enough water, I go inside a camel's hump. It smash it up, erasing the height, take the advice of OGs that roll weed with no seeds. Break bread with my homies, my squad official, never artificial. If you want a war, should've brought your soldiers with you. Artistic like the lost misfit, want a source mission. Seeking the knowledge, peace and the violence. Why make goals that you don't even acknowledge or even accomplish? I'm as humble as a Jedi Knight with a red eye sight, using blood for the ink with the pen I write.
Just an example for what you call a blasted rhyme. I'm so high that I can see the Nazca lines. Past the 9, I'm committing bastard crimes. With a third eye open like a mastermind. We on the cable for these papers and it's cash divine. So I start reaching the night the way a panther grind. See, I'm a sick motherfucker with a graphic mind. I slap box with the devil when a pastor died. Listen, never underestimate powers of individuals with nothing to lose and several different ways to get at you. I break your ass down like mental, physical, spiritual. So kiss that ass goodbye like you standing on the mistletoe. Lock and load, fingers on the trigger, let the missile go. I drown them cheese like white rappers in a river flow.
We are in the making of something that is so great. I have visions of different battles that will make the world go through a troubled state. It's in me to be a soldier for the great supreme power, a general, a commander, fighting on the front lines. I know that the day will come when duty calls, so I will continue to go hit and train till the day of the war. It's time to clean up what's been fucked up, bringing everything back to the balance. The flow, my niggas, and too many people breaking the rules, fucking up the process of the art, making whack shit, so we bring it back to the beginning. People steal their own fate, not paying attention to the decisions that they make, so they end up getting greedy in a sin, eat through their flesh, making themselves have a motherfucking heart attack. Yo.
Yeah. Yeah, that's love.
I'm feeling that right there all day.
Yo, I appreciate that.
Like he told y'all, hip hop at its raw. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. That is most purest form, baby.
Right.
Most purest form. So.
Thank you for tuning in for Sexy Saturdays. We're gonna do this each and every Saturday. You know, we're gonna pull it up and we're going to talk about anything, last words you want to tell anybody that we need to hear?
First and foremost, I want to tell you, thank you for giving me a chance to just, you know, promote my music and do my thing, you know, and thank you for just, you know, taking your sexy ass time to comment and holler at me in the first place, you know. Everybody check out versaverse.com. That's it. Verse VERSE #4 VERSE.com. Mike Mount, I'm out.
All right. Thank you for
much love.
Yeah, thank you for helping me with the show. And we out. We are about to come out here and play some more music for y'all. We live it.
Word.
Open Zion. We live it.
That's it.
All right, baby.
One love, y'all.
All right. Peace out.
Peace.
You gotta get it. You gonna get it.
Get it in.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes, sir.
I got new shoes on the ride.
Yes, sir.
Rolling down 95.
Yes, sir.
And you can see in my eyes.
Yes, sir.
And I'm looking for a cutie pie.
Yes, sir.
And we ain't gotta make love.
Yes, sir.
And we can just cuddle up.
Yes, sir.
But if she want me to beat it up,
Yes, sir.
then damn it, I'll beat it up.
Yes, sir.
My body, your body, my body, your body, my body, your body, my body.
I don't know why, but the ladies all on baby blue the sticker. They take me and rape me and make me they vixen. I lick them and freak them if they married, I sleep them. They just like wifey material, then I keep them. Starting to the city trying to find a lady who beautiful, but she gotta have booty too. Baby blue, don't let you do what you wanna do. You can see it on it if you really want to. Get a taste of this salami, knock you down like a tsunami, busting you like a dummy. I'm a head of a class, yeah, the jazz, licking the duffel bag, see Benjamin heads on the gas.
Got new shoes on the ride.
Yes, sir.
Rolling down 95.
Yes, sir.
And you can see in my eyes.
Yes, sir.
And I'm looking for a cutie pie.
Yes, sir.
And we ain't gotta make love.
Yes, sir.
And we can just cuddle up.
Yes, sir.
But if she want me to beat it up,
Yes, sir.
then damn it, I'll beat it up.
Yes, sir.
My body, your body, my body, your body, my body, your body, my body, your body.
Yeah, top down, blue star tag, old master best, getting rugs in the jag, spectac with the back, chick in the back, tryna beat it up like a everlast punching bag, hotter than the biscuit, biscuit out the oven, your baby mama go on mission to get it loving, we kissing and hugging, she never pick her phone up, we be looking for while we doing the grown up, she complain when she catch back spasms, but she love when she get the back-to-back orgasms, yes sir, the game is automatic, give them to her one time, they come back like addicts.
Got new shoes on the ride.
Yes, sir.
Rolling down 95.
Yes, sir.
And you can see in my eyes.
Yes, sir.
And I'm looking for a cutie pie.
Yes, sir.
Come on, clap your hands, everybody. Come on, clap your hands.
return to the classic. DJ High
Miscellaneous, also incompleted. The way I'm acting towards you is the form of conceited. All the skills that I possess, cause straight from the mind, combine all the usage of technology rhyme. It is a force from a boss, prepared to take a loss. I'm empty of
Rap star.
Rap star.
Rap star. Rap star. Rap star. Rap star. BS, rap star, through that, and my name is Ace to the hot on point like a straight razor. One to the, you know the rest. Fuck the rest, I maneuver the best. UBS and this record is dope. Right, not put it next to your throat and kill yourself. Who got the game on their backs with a smile? You ain't hear motherfuckers like this in a while. Style on dudes like a fresh pair of Gucci or Louis. The counterfeit shit looks booty. 10 times the man you are, by far. And we don't give a fuck about your jewels or your cars. Never in your life have you seen my type. A warrior when I be on this mic. Conan the Barbarian, I'm like, call my name out, man. Yo, we got to fight. Fucking rap star. Rap star. Rap star. I'm a rap star. Not a rock star, but a rap star.
The host, Gurls Girl on Sexy Saturdays.
Not a rock star, but a rap star. Yeah. We not rock stars, but we rap. I'm a rap star, retard, we the reason. Y'all niggas ain't got some air to breathe, and it's the season for hunting, and y'all are frontin'. Give me beats to beef, and I'm killing. Some put bass in the beat, they listen when I speak. I'm a rap star, bitch niggas wish they was me, but only one spot for the best in seats. They can't sit in my throne, cause daddy is home. I got some brand new poems and a couple of coins. Get your head ripped off for a couple of joints. You and a sis nigga, scoring the points. Switch game over, bitch, kids niggas unite, yeah. The rap star, the rap star, I'm a rap star. I'm a rap star.